Hello, hello, hello. This is my alien spaceship, one of them, with two astronauts standing in the cubicle, and I am hoping that they will stand in this cubicle for another million years. They've already been standing in the cubicle for a couple of months. Actually, yeah, when did I finish this? Around in December? No, before that already. So for several months, this has been hanging up here. These astronauts are standing in there loosely. You can take them out and play with them. So this is my alien spaceship with the astronauts. Then I have more alien spaceship. I have 5 alien spaceships all together. One is at the other house. And the one at the other house has like, I don't know how many figures, like 60 sculptures that are standing on top of the alien spaceship. At the other house, it is standing horizontally on a window bench, and it has another 2 art pieces next to it that belong to it, that are really part of it, and that's called the park. And it has my enchanted unicorn horse sculpture on it, very abstract, all of that, as I always work with abstract shapes, the shapes that I love. So I am not a YouTube content creator type of person. My videos are not interesting to most people, but I would absolutely love to work with you guys in some way if I can. And my big idea that I have for the future is to create some kind of reusing of packaging materials and anything that people would normally throw away or recycle. All of my artworks are made out of packaging materials, almost all, except I have a few wall-size paintings that I painted on styrofoam plates that are actually for indoor remodeling. Those are styrofoam wall sheets, sort of. They're like 3 inches or 4 inches thick, and they are designed for insulating walls. And I also tape those on the side because they have like overlapping plastic sheets on the side. So I taped this all up with masking tape, and then I painted on it like I would paint on a canvas. I have several of those. They're hanging on the walls at the other house. The other house is much larger. We're getting ready to sell that house. I want to put it on the market for $700,000. It's a gorgeous house with a very gorgeous garden and a property of about 2 acres. And my artwork stays in that house, of course, and I hope that there will be a buyer who will like our house with my artwork in it, because I have absolutely no idea where I possibly could accommodate all these artworks from the other house in this house. We've already stuffed every shelf in his room, in my room, in the garage, like wherever we could. We hung up my artwork, and then still have it somewhat spacey and not too cramped up. So but I keep on making artwork. I just can't stop making artwork. So I have to keep on making more artwork, so even if I don't know where to put it. But at the other house, so which is really full of my artwork that comes with the house, and an artsy craftsy house. So, but a really big one with basically 3 stories, huge garage, huge center level, and then master bedroom and master bathroom upstairs. And it's very nice, and the garage is also part of the house, so that there's an indoor stairs that goes down to the garage. It's an RV space type of garage. You can park 2 motorhomes in it, and also a Tesla. So it's huge. And so we're getting this all ready now to sell, and then we have to relocate the stuff that we want to keep to this house. It's not going to be easy. We already had to set up greenhouses in the backyard in order to store stuff, and eventually we're going to sell this house as well, because we want to relocate to the desert, to the high desert, not that far away from the Antelope National Forest in Nevada, not that far away from there, somewhere in that region. And we want to buy a large property, possibly 150 acres, something like this, or 100 acres. Could be 80 acres too. I mean, it doesn't have to be ultra large. And of just sagebrush land, and then we want to drill for hot springs. We want to have our own hot springs, and we want to get greenhouses, 2 greenhouses, 2 barn houses, connect them together, make a tunnel home out of it, just on the bare ground, not cemented, no cement slabs, because we want to be grounded. We want to grow food in it and also live in it and be completely self-sustainable. So that's our plan for the future, and I hope that we will be able to do it. I have to watch the time. I've already made 2 tries with this video, and it didn't work out. I had to delete the videos. I don't want to go over that 12 minutes time frame. So so I don't know exactly if it has to be exactly 12 minutes, but I want to make it exactly 12 minutes if I can, because I want to do this video right. If I possibly understand everything correctly about what this video is supposed to be about. So I'm not like I'm not a popular type of person. I'm not an extrovert. I'm an introvert, INFJ, on the Myers-Briggs scale, and I'm like Friedrich Nietzsche, sort of. It gets lonely up in the clouds. And I was watching a documentary film about Paul Gauguin last night, and I see, he was friends with Vincent van Gogh. They were friends. They lived together for a while, and they didn't get along. Vincent van Gogh had extreme anger problems and kind of like schizophrenic, very mentally ill. They were all heavily on alcohol, which is really terrible. I quit all of these things. I have mental illness, but I'm not crazy in that sense. I know what I'm doing. I have a very clear mind. I don't drink alcohol. Okay. I don't take drugs of any sort. I live holistically. I live naturally. And thank you, mail person. The baby dog's gonna shred up the mail now. So, time is approaching, but I'm still making the video. But anyway, yeah, I can in some way relate to those artists, to those expressionist artists, but my artwork is not expressionist in that same sense as it was at the end of 1800s. So my artwork is, I can faintly, remotely compare my artwork to Takashi Murakami and Niki de Saint-Phalle, Horst Antes, Arnold Leisler. Those are German artists. And who else? So, yeah, abstract art, but with the shapes that I like. So, and when I was a child, I was inspired. Not really, I wouldn't say influenced. I was inspired by Niki de Saint-Phalle, Arnold Leisler, and Horst Antes. So those were my favorites always. But I always do what I want. I'm never being influenced in any way by anyone on anything really in my whole life. So I listen to people, I look at their works. That can be very inspiring. I can be very happy when I see something that I really like. Henry Moore, I like him very much. He makes artwork that look like rocks that washed on. Okay, video is already over 12 minutes. I have to sign out.